If your D&D group takes months between sessions and players show up having forgotten most of the story, here's a two-step trick I used to snap everyone back into the game. And to understand where this fits into a campaign, imagine the situation where players show up, there is a goal for the campaign, there are sub-quests and side quests and main quests and so on, and they remember none of it. Instead, they vaguely follow what's happening at the session, they look to other players and to the DM for guidance about what they're supposed to do next, and usually they're just waiting for the combat part of the session, even if that's only 1 hour for a 4-hour session or something. So why does this happen? This happens because as humans, we don't remember every little detail about everything we've experienced, just the main points. So the players might remember a cool boss or something interesting that happened, but they don't remember every single detail. And of course, that's not wrong, it's just how we are as humans. So what can we do about it to make players re-engage with the game using their own organic information? So step 1, when I do this, I start the first 30 seconds of the next session that we play together doing a short recap. And this is not a recap of everything that happened in the campaign so far. This is just what we did last time, what the main goal is, and where we are right now, or rather where the players are right now. So by doing that, we place them back in time and space of the campaign and the adventure. And this is good to re-engage them, but it can leave some players feeling lost because even though they understand the general goal of the campaign, they don't know why that's important to their character specifically. And this is the step 2 of this method. And to this point, actually, D&D 5th edition comes to the rescue. So in the character sheet right here, there's all this background information. And if you're wondering what it is, it's personality traits, ideals, bonds, and flaws of that character. Now, the Player's Handbook at 5th edition is very good about covering that part, and it goes even further in using it in a game mechanic in terms of inspiration for that. But that's all, let's say, an extra sauce on top. It's the cherry on top of this system. The core of this system is that specific information tells us what that character is all about, what they care about, what their flaws are, what ties they have to the world, and so on. And you might think, okay, so how does that make them reconnect with the game? Well, if you have that, then it's extremely easy to generate personal goals and personal quests for each one of the characters. And this is what you will likely do shortly after the character creation process, or if you follow the steps in the book. And of course, this is not particular to D&D 5th edition. You can use it in most role-playing, so I find it a hugely useful tool. So, to put this back into our example, after the first 30 seconds where I recap what happened before and where the players are right now, then I check with each player to see if they remember or if they're on track with what their characters are supposed to be doing. And this could be a simple ask of them to check their background section on their character sheet, or if they wrote separately what their personal quest is, maybe on the back of the paper or somewhere else. That's something we can refer to. And if nothing else works, then we can simply reinstate to them that this is what you were doing, this is what you were looking for. Perhaps that character was looking for his lost wife or uncle or whatever, and most likely this main quest that they're doing right now, finding a dragon or whatever, is one step in that personal quest, or it is aligned with a personal quest. So maybe the wife is captured by the dragon, and by defeating the dragon, he also achieves his own personal goal, and that is why he cares. So crafting these personal goals for each player not only helps immensely in the inspiration system, but it makes them care on a very human level, and they know how everything that's in front of them is connected with themselves as characters and as players. So that's it. That's the extremely simple 2-step trick to get to this situation where we remind the players what the whole situation is about, and why they should be engaged, not just in the combat, but in the role-playing section as well, at least keeping an ear out for useful information linked to that. And even if there's a long pause between the sessions, that should bring them right back into the here and now of the campaign and motivated to jump into this next adventure. Anyway, that's it for me for today. I hope this helps at least one other DM or story crafter out there. And as always, have fun.